We're gonna make an easy Halloween jack-o'-lantern pumpkin today. My best trick for getting a gigantic pumpkin on your paper is to put your opposite hand down and then jump over it with the crayon like a rainbow. And even though I'm left-handed, I've just showed my students this so many times. I can switch. And then we complete the shape into an oval, and it's okay if it's lumpy and bumpy, but I'm gonna stop now and add a stem that goes up at a slant, over, and down. Now where the stem connects, I'm gonna add some elongated C's and curl them in the bottom, and of course backwards. And I like to do this twice, sometimes even 3 times. And sometimes I even allow my crayon to wiggle a little bit so that it looks even more realistic. Before we paint, we can add the face in with the black crayon however you want. I think I'm gonna do a classic jack-o'-lantern with triangle eyes, an upside down triangle nose, and one of those toothy grins that curls around with a smile on the bottom. Let me fill that in real quick. Sometimes when I color for a long time, I need to take a little shape break. All right, let's dive into our watercolor paints. If you haven't used them recently, you might need to add a couple extra drops of water and stir up one color at a time. But I just used mine recently, so let's see how they are. I'm gonna make sure my brush is clean by giving it a swish and a wipe. And I'm actually gonna start with some red. Gently stirring it up just to be sure I have the right mixture. And inside each section, I'm going to start with just a touch of red, just around the edges on the top and then the bottom. Alright, now I'm going to dive into that orange and really mix it up good, and I'm going to blend that over the red and then extend it down a little bit, almost all the way. Again, kind of covering up that red and pulling it towards the middle of the pumpkin like so, and leaving a little bit of a gap. I'm going to do that in all the sections. Now I'm going to finish it with the yellow, also overlapping and working fast. Mixing in the red made a darker orange, and mixing in the yellow made a lighter orange, which gives my pumpkin kind of a 3D effect. Now for the stem, I'm going to add green and a little bit of brown to make it look realistic. If you wanted, you could also add some lines for the texture using that crayon before you paint. I kind of forgot for this one, but looks nice. I can't complain too much. Swish, 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 wipe, wipe, wipe. Just getting tiniest hint of brown, and even wiping the extra back in. Then just stirring that brown into my green, making it look a little bit more natural. This would be such a cool project to cut out if you wanted to, but I'm going to use my extra time to color the background. I think I'm going to go for purple because it's dark but still kind of bright. Maybe I should do blue, or maybe I should do black. Oh my gosh, sometimes it's so hard for me to decide. I think I'm going to go with blurple. I think I'm the only person in the world that calls it that. Using my quick mixing technique, I throw down some little puddles of purple, and then I quickly wash my brush and add in some puddles of blue. Of course, in real life, this color is called indigo. I like to call it blurple because, you know, blue plus purple equals purple. All I need to do now is let my pumpkin dry and hang it up as a fun jack-o'-lantern decoration. Thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned. Check out the next video. Bye now.